Everybody, welcome back to the Wrestling Conference. I'm Dwayne,
Alan,
Jeff.
and this is episode 2 of the Wrestling Conference. So yesterday was AEW Double or Nothing, the pay-per-view. I made my prediction, Alan made his prediction, Jeff made his prediction. Let's get into it. So overall of the pay-per-view, what do you give it, Alan?
I gave it a solid 9. It was unexpected. It was very good. It was because of the fan. The fan made it for you really fun. I liked it. Felt the energy. I felt the energy.
What about you, Jeff?
I give it the same score, 9 out of 10. Like, obviously the fans being there helped a lot. Cause I felt it. I felt more enthusiastic with them cheering and everything. And it was just great wrestling all around. Like, that was the best AEW pay-per-view thus far, in my opinion.
That's crazy because I have to agree because the last few pay-per-views that they had, I wasn't feeling it, but this one felt different.
Yeah.
I would say from beginning to end, it was an 8 for me.
Yeah.
There's a few things I didn't like. There's a particular match I didn't like.
Oh,
Already
okay.
know the match I'm talking about. I didn't
Think I
like,
know.
but other than that, I give it an 8. It was good from beginning to end. The energy, the crowd being back, like you can felt they fed off the crowd fed off of them, and you
Yeah.
can tell like some of the matches to the point where the crowd was exhausted. When another match came, they was like dead. They was like dead and stuff like that. So basically, let's get into it. The first match is Hangman Page versus the Machine, Brian Cage. I picked Hangman Page winning.
I picked Cage.
Oh yeah, I actually picked Adam Page.
I mean,
Listen,
Cage
what do
almost had him. Cage almost had him, but they interfere.
Yo, didn't I tell you the finish?
Yeah.
I
You
told you the finish. I was like, if Cages lose, it's going to be because of the distraction of Team Taz, and that's
Yep.
what happened.
Oh yeah, no, the whole scenario unfolded like I imagined. It was because Team Taz tried to interfere.
Yeah,
Cage had
Finding
him.
dissension.
and the thing is, Brian Cage didn't need him.
No.
Didn't need them at all. Like the match was really good. Heyman Page, as always,
He
always
delivered.
always good in the ring. Brian Cage, also another good performer. Like it could have went either way to me. It could have went either way. Like what did y'all like? What did y'all like throughout the match?
No, I like the pace. I thought it was perfect. It reminded me like an old school Bret Hart match. Despite Cage being able to like flip around and do all these flashy moves, he kept it very simple.
Yeah.
And these two had excellent chemistry.
Yeah, they
No,
did.
you can tell that from the beginning of the match.
Yeah, they were going back and forth, and like I said, like the crowd, they fed up the crowd, the energy of the crowd. So it was back and forth. It was really fun. It was a fun match.
Yeah.
Now, I enjoyed it, but I sure as hell called that finish though.
Oh yeah.
If anyone doesn't believe me, you can go back to the last video. I said it, but I enjoyed the match. I don't know where in the rankings this puts Hangman Page though.
Well, he's the one contender. He should be. I mean, he should. He only got one loss, and I think he has like probably 13 or 14 wins.
Yeah.
So he should be next.
Like,
oh yeah.
like that. Like I don't know, but if that's the case, then yeah, I agree. But the thing he had, his attire, that was sick.
Yeah.
That was actually sick.
Cage, right?
Yeah.
His machine tire.
Came with the machine Cage.
He doesn't always come out like that.
Nah. And I mean, in TNA he used to, but only in pay-per-views though. Only in pay-per-views.
Because I remember him on Lucha Underground coming out with the machine armor as well. I don't know
as well too.
Every week on AEW or something. But no, it looks awesome.
Oh wait, hold up! I kind of messed up a minute. We forgot about the Serena Deeb versus Rio.
We could also it.
I forgot about that match.
Oh, okay. That match right there, that match was awesome. And the crowd was really hyped. Like the crowd was like, it was like they were in the match. They were following every single move. They were hype, and it was a good match. But like I told you, she was gonna retain.
Yeah.
But I mean, she almost beat her. She came close. Like I told you it was gonna be a back and forth. But
I picked Serena, right?
Yeah. I
We all
believe we
did.
all
No, we all did.
Serena, we all did.
So that means she got to fight Thunder Rosa.
Of course, she has to.
Like Thunder Rosa, it has to be Serena D versus Thunder Rosa now.
But I think they're gonna. I think NW is gonna say that for their showcase. I don't think they're gonna let AEW put up that match. I think that's gonna be in their promotion. That's what I think.
which makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, so the second match, the Young Bucks versus Moxley and Eddie Kingston. I picked the Young Bucks.
I picked the Young Bucks too.
I picked Moxley and Kingston, and I got it right.
You say you got it right,
Yes.
You know what they think, Jeff?
Thought it would be.
Jeff. You do know they lost, right?
They lost.
I need more coffee. Wait a minute.
They lost, Jeff.
Wow, Jeff, you kind of acting like JR at commentary.
No. We talk about JR later. We talk about that later.
Nah, like it was a typical, like I wouldn't say it was a typical. It was kind of a typical Young Bucks match. I enjoyed it. The crowd was into it like crazy. I really felt like Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston was going to win this match. Because the way they was hitting them with everything they had, Moxley was kicking out of that joint. Like
See, that's
even
why-
what you said, Jeff?
That's why I believe they won.
You know what I gotta say? That match was better than Young Bucks and FTR because I think that for me,
Much better.
100 times better because they have better chemistry. I think the Young Bucks and Moxley and Eddie they have better chemistry. It was back and forth. They have better chemistry. It was an awesome match. And his brother, I think Matt, he looked mad weird with that with the full beard.
No,
That kind of threw me off. I was like, he looked
the
weird.
commentary was talking about it. He dyed his beard and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It
he
kinda-
looked weird.
You know what's crazy? It kind of reminded me of the NWO Hogan. Remember when he spray painted his beard?
Oh yeah.
That's what it kind of reminds me of. But I enjoyed the match. I enjoyed the back and forward. I enjoyed the near falls. I like the fact how they had to like what was that? The V trigger?
Yeah, the BT trigger.
On
They
BT
had to
sugar.
do it. They had to do it like triple times just to take him out.
Yeah.
Because the first time he did it, he didn't even fall.
Nope. And they kept going.
The finish I enjoyed. It made them look good, and it also made Moxley and Eddie Kingston strong.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed that match. I had nothing really bad to say about that match. I enjoyed it from top to bottom, even
Yeah,
though
okay.
it felt like Moxley and Eddie Kingston was going to win, but it's the Young Bucks.
Oh, I was scared. I was scared for a minute. I was like, oh, they're gonna lose. Now, but they complemented each other. So it was cool.
Yeah, it worked it well. Like Eddie Kingston and Moxley worked it very well. I enjoyed it, and plus I love the commentary of Don Callis.
No, Don Callis is hilarious.
Yeah, Don Callis is funny.
Like that drink was hilarious. So we all, well, except Jeff, me, you, and Alan, we picked the Young Bucks winning.
Except
Sorry,
Jeff.
Jeff.
No.
Sorry, Jeff.
In my own head, they won.
In
Jeff
your
won.
heart of, wait, Jeff, in your heart of hearts, they won.
In my heart of hearts.
All right, so the fourth match is the Casino Battle Royale for a future AEW championship. All right, so we all had 3 picks except Jeff, because Jeff had 4.
Yes, I cheated.
I picked Christian. I had Christian or Penta or Matt Hardy.
Me, I had Christian. I told you Jungle Boy. I had Jungle Boy and Penta.
And Jeff,
Yeah.
who you had?
I had Penta, Christian, Matt Hardy, and to be announced.
and to
It's
your
to
be
be
announced.
Which I love that. I love that answer.
Like, I don't know. Like for some reason, like this casino, the casino battle royale is not doing it for me. For some reason, like I get it. It's different. It's different, but I don't know. It feels like it's missing something.
It's the rules. The rules is confusing. Like you come out by
Like-
the cars. It's weird. I don't know.
Like-
It's weird. That's what it is. It's the rules.
This was the weakest match last night, in my opinion.
Nah, because it was, to be honest with you, this was a match like I really didn't care about.
Yeah, neither did I.
I enjoyed it, but I really didn't care. Like it didn't really have me like, oh, like even the people who's coming out, it wasn't hitting.
But
Like it
when
wasn't hitting.
it came down to Christian and Jungle Boy, then I started caring.
That's when it got real. That's when it's like, all right, cool.
That's when it got
All right,
real.
who's taking it? Who's taking? Like I was
And
going.
My two picks. Those are my two picks. So I was gonna win regardless. My two picks. I was like,
I was going with Christian Heavenly because I was like, all right, he just came off a WWE run. He's like a big name and stuff like that. They're gonna pick him. I like it's many times they kept saying like the thing they do with Jungle Boy, which I hate that they're doing. They push him, they dangle him in front of the championship, and then they take it away. Then he end up
Yeah.
losing.
I mean,
And
he's
it's
not
like-
ready. He's not
And it's
ready.
like he's been doing this for 2 years.
Yeah.
He's not.
Like, yo, he's been how many times he's been number one contender? Like twice now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
twice. Twice.
Like, yo, like all right, so now that he won a future title shot, like,
In 2 weeks, actually. He's gonna wrestle in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
and it's on Dynamite.
Which
It's
is
like,
crazy.
yo, come on. Y'all gonna let him get it? Are y'all gonna shock the world?
No, I don't think so.
Are they gonna change the world?
It feels cheap. It feels cheap because one, it's on a Dynamite, and two, he's going up against Kenny Omega. Like, I understand that match is going to be good
Of
because
course.
Jungle Boy can go, Kenny Omega can go. It's going to be good, but it just feels cheap to me that y'all dangling him in front of the title. Y'all seem like he really going to take it. Like I get it, they trying to do like that underdog, but for some reason it's still not working with me.
Yeah.
Hey, and one
it's-
thing, I'm sorry to have to cut you off.
No.
Do you notice that people were booing Christian? People wanted Jungle Boy to win. Some people were
Yeah.
booing Christian, which I
Yeah,
was like,
that's true.
oh,
That's
snap.
true.
They
No,
were booing
that's right.
Christian
The crowd was more heavily on Jungle Boy
on Jungle Boy.
because they
Oh,
feel
yeah,
the same.
they-
Yo, because they feel the same way I feel. Like y'all keep pushing Jungle Boy as this underdog, and then when he finally gets it, he lose.
Yeah.
Like I don't like it. I don't like it. Y'all really gonna do the whole underdog thing? Go all the way with it. But
Yeah.
Jungle Boy won. Well deserved. The crowd was even chanting, "You deserve it."
Yeah, they did.
Which
So
he
Jeff-
does.
So Alan, you was right. Your pick won. My pick lost. Jeff, your to be announced was shocking.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
I
was
wasn't
shocking.
expecting. I wasn't expecting
wasn't-
Leo Rush.
I wasn't expecting Leo Rush. I mean, the thing about it's nothing bad to say about Leo Rush. He's good in the ring, very fast, very agile, entertaining to watch. But it's just that they eliminated him too quick.
Way too quick.
Yeah, they did. I mean, but what does that mean? Is Leo Rush going to be in AAW or he's just going to be like in and out? I think it's going to be in and out because I think
To be
he's
honest
like.
with you, I really don't know.
I think so too. I think it's going to be in and out.
Because usually this is the same thing we did with Matt Sydal. He came in as the Joker, and he's been there ever since. So
I mean, but he joined. But as soon as Macedo came, they put it in their website that he was all elite. They didn't do it with Leo Rush.
we'll find
Yeah.
we'll find out on Dynamite and see what
Well, on
happens.
Dynamite, yeah, we'll see. He might stick around.
All right, so the fifth match, Cody Rhodes, aka the American Dream, aka the Ace, aka the Prince of Wrestling, aka the American Nightmare, aka Daddy to Be, Cody Rhodes versus
You know what I
Anthony
thought?
Ogogo.
You know what
Huh?
I thought he was gonna be carried into the ring by an American Eagle. I thought he was gonna fly down with American Eagle right behind him.
Oh man, like this is just like yeah, I didn't really feel for this match. I really didn't care.
You know what? And the crowd too, because the crowd died down after that.
No. Like think about it. They went through what you call them? They went through the Young Bucks match. There was a lot of energy in that match.
Yeah.
There was a lot of energy in Hangman Page and Chris and Cage. There was a lot of energy in that. So when it came to, and plus they had like energy in the Casino Battle Royale. So when it came to this match, they was drained.
Actually, well, to contradict that, they did start getting hyped later in the night.
I mean, once the match finished and the other one started, they got hyped. I feel
mean,
like that match was the weakest link. That's what I feel. I feel that match was weak.
Like that match was for them to get the energy back.
I guess so.
So they were
But
just
it's Cody. You know, it's Cody. I thought they were gonna love him.
No,
Like,
I don't think anybody's feeling this feud.
Like, I'm sorry. Tell you the truth, I wasn't feeling this match. I really didn't care for this match. It was a typical Cody Rhodes match.
I mean, but Anthony did wrestle good. I mean, he actually did some good move.
No, he did good. But to me, to be honest with you, they should have had Anthony Ogogo winning.
I think, yeah. I think that could have like salvaged this match and this angle.
I mean, we all agreed that Cody was going to win at the end of the day. So,
of course, you seen the promo, the American promo?
Yeah.
Had to win. Come on.
Come on. Like,
Cody saved the mirror.
It was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer. He had that American promo. He came out with the American Dream name.
Of course.
So it was like a no-brainer he was going to win. But if it was up to me, I would have had Anthony Ogogo winning.
I mean, and you saw the way he was introduced? The son of a plumber, the American Dream, a father-to-be. You can't lose after that, boy. You can't lose after that.
I get it, but I'm just like...
He was dressed like the American flag. Come on.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. I'm still not a fan of Cody.
You saw the chandelier, Jeff, coming down?
Chandelier? Come on. Arn Anderson?
Nah,
no, but
I wasn't really feeling this match.
So wait, what happened to Anthony? He actually got cut for real when he started bleeding.
Yeah, but he was bleeding on his right side, which is his good eye.
Yeah.
Oh, very observant.
I know, that was messed up. I was like, damn.
Yeah, he was bleeding on his good eye. So I don't know if that played a factor in the match, but Cody Rhodes won. Wasn't a fan of it. Did I pick Cody Rhodes?
We all picked Cody Rhodes. All three of us picked Cody Rhodes.
No, I picked Anthony Ogogo.
Oh, actually, you. Oh,
yeah,
okay. Yeah.
You were the only one. You were the only one. Even though he should have
give us a swerve.
he should have won, but another Cody Rhodes match in the books.
The books.
Go surprised me though.
Up in the rankings.
He's much better than he would be.
Gotta love him, right? Gotta love Cody.
Gotta love Cody.
Yeah, gotta love Cody. So the sixth match is Miro versus Lance Archer. What do you gotta say about that?
You know, I like this. I like this match. It was a good.
Do you
like Jeff said, two monsters going at it. What can you say?
It was a big one for Miro, but you know, I don't know what to do with Archer. Like he's starting to become a choke artist, like Goto.
Oh, damn, Jeff.
Wow.
You know what, Jeff? I feel you because ever since he came into AEW, he hasn't done anything. He lost to Cody. He hasn't done anything, and look, he lost to Miro.
Not that he lost to Miro. He lost to Miro in a strong way, meaning that he lost to him by not tapping out. So he got choked out. So he lost in a strong way. So he never tapped.
Still lost. He still lost.
No, he still lost. But it was like, it's one of these things where it's a no-brainer. Miro just got the belt. He's not going to drop it that quick.
Of course not. We all knew that.
He's not going to drop it that quick. So I already knew Miro was going to win. I think we all picked Miro.
We all picked Miro.
Right?
Yeah, there's no way he's going to be the transitional champion.
I don't think they're finished. I think Lance Archer, they still have unfinished business. So I don't know how's that going to work out.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing them going at it again.
Oh no. The feud's not over.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can
No,
tell.
the feud's not over. So it's more to come.
Yeah.
It's more to come. Even though earlier, I think it was Saturday, or the same day when they did the weigh-in.
Oh, that he punched.
Miro punched.
He punched Jake the Snake Roberts. Yeah.
Yo, that was crazy how Miro took the snake from Jake the Snake and threw it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I cringed at that.
You cringed?
Yes, I cringed at that. Not in a battle.
You think was it Peter? Is it Peter? Are they gonna come out and say something? And animal cruelty?
I hope not. There was something in there. There was something in there.
Like there was nothing in there, but the idea and the implication.
Jeff,
there being
there was something in there. Snake lives matter too, Jeff.
You know, I'm gonna play along. Yeah, that poor snake.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to that snake in the bag.
God, I remember
that snake went deep.
I remember when Earthquake sat on his old snake too. That was sad.
I remember that.
Damien won.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. All right, so the 7th match is Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus Shida for the AEW Women's Champion.
Amazing match, bro.
We all picked Britt Baker, right?
Yeah, we did. Amazing match. Both of them went at it. It was a back and forth. That match could have gone either way. That match could have gone either way. That was a great match. That was a great match.
That match, wow. Like it felt like it wasn't going to end.
No.
It felt like it wasn't going to end at all. It felt like everything they did, Shida kept popping out. Britt kept popping out. Like, even to the point where it seemed like Shida was acting kind of heelish.
Yeah, she did.
She was doing heelish things. Like, even Rebel came out, and I thought that would have been it right there when Rebel mistakenly hit Britt in the face.
With the crutch? I was like, oh, it was over.
Like, yeah, oh, it's finished. And then she did the V-trigger. I was like,
that's a special. She did her special. She kicked out.
I was like, oh, it's over. But then she popped out. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, it was going back and forward. It was like I said, Britt Baker had gotten better throughout the months.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you're right.
She's gotten way better. This was well-deserved. Well-deserved. Like, Shida had the belt for like over a year now.
Yeah.
And now it's time for Britt Baker to continue. But it was well-deserved. I actually enjoyed that match from beginning to end. It was a roller coaster ride of a match. I really thought they was really going to make Shida win. Like, keep the title.
For a split second. Me too.
I was like, but damn, when she got that 3 count, I was like, it's a wrap.
Damn, even the people were happy. She got a big pop.
The crowd was into it, yo. They was eating it all up from beginning to end. Like, don't get me wrong, the match started off very slow. Very slow. It looked like kind of clumsy a little bit, but you could see that they was getting the ball rolling and it was getting better and better and better. And it kept increasing. And the match shows it was getting better. It was like a roller coaster ride. It was creeping up, going really slow, steady, up, it's going up, it's getting better. Then that's like, it was good. Well deserved.
Well deserved. And I think they actually kind of you deserve it too, right?
You do deserve it.
Yeah.
I think so.
You really did deserve it.
Even Tony Schiavone went and gave her a hug. He even had to give her a hug. He was proud of her.
Like, I literally really enjoyed this. I enjoyed that match. That match it was well deserved. It was a good match. Yo, the match that came after that. Very shocking. Very shocked. I take my words back about this guy. I take everything I say back. Darby Allin and Sting versus Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky. I take everything back I said about Sting. I take everything back. Sting showed out.
Yeah.
He can still
Sting-
go. He can still
Sting-
go. He can take bumps. I was surprised. I was like, whoa. I thought
Yo.
Darby Allin was gonna be in the ring, most of the match, but Sting, he did work.
I was
Yo.
pleasantly surprised. Like, I think he was moving smoother and more gracefully here than in his WWE run. The man is 2 years old.
No. I disagree. When he was fighting Triple H, it was smooth. When he fought Seth Rollins, it was smooth. But it seemed like this is, like I said, it's the crowd. That crowd gave him energy.
Yeah.
Like the reason why I said what I said is because of his vertebrae injury. So I was like, he's probably gonna be limited. Darby Allin's probably gonna be carrying the whole match.
Yeah.
He's probably, he's just gonna be on the side. He's gonna come in, do his little thing, and then that's it. And Darby Allin's gonna carry the whole match. I take back everything I say. This match was amazing.
Yeah.
Like
Sting
seeing
show up.
if I can say, I think Sting stole the show.
Yeah. When he took off his shirt,
In my
I was like,
opinion, I think
yeah, he did.
when he suplexed him on the entrance,
I
and then he
know.
popped back up,
I know. I was like, oh
then-
snap.
and then he took his shirt off,
He took his shirt off.
and then he jumped off the chips. I was like, I take back everything I said. I'm never gonna say nothing bad about Sting again. I take back everything I said. This dude, he could still bump. He can still take bumps. Like this dude doesn't even look his age.
No,
He did not look 60. Like the dude was moving like Jeff said, he was moving smoothly like he was a young buck, no pun intended.
Yep.
He was a young scorpion.
And
You know
to
what?
me, say again, Jeff?
Oh no. He was moving that way because his son was involved. He did it for Darby.
No, I still say to this day, to me, Darby Allin is good. Don't get me wrong, Darby Allin is one of my favorite wrestlers in AEW.
Oh yeah, same here.
Like Darby Allin and Ray Phoenix is like two of my favorite wrestlers in AEW. And in Jungle, like, yeah, Darby Allin, Ray Phoenix, and Jungle Boy is like my three favorite wrestlers in AEW.
That's the future right there. That's the future.
I put all three of them over everybody, even Kenny Omega. Just my opinion. But Darby Allin, to me, he doesn't like everything he does is amazing.
Mhm.
And he sells perfectly.
Yeah, he does.
Sells perfectly, yo. Like everything he does, it looked like he's really hurt. Like,
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. To be honest with you, I want to see Sting and Darby Allin again.
Me too.
Oh,
I
yeah,
want to
same
see
here.
them tag.
We'll see what
I wanna see
happens.
them
We'll see what
tag.
happens.
I enjoyed it. I literally enjoyed it. This is like one of my favorite matches on the card.
I was surprised. Like you said, Dwayne, I was surprised too. Sting showed up. He did his thing.
Oh man, how about when Ethan Page killed Darby Allin? He
Oh,
sold
yeah.
that
Oh.
as well.
Yeah,
Yo.
yeah, he did. He
Yo.
sold that. That was crazy.
When he threw him in the crowd, that was sick.
That was crazy.
Yo, that joint took me back to ECW days when RVD used to do the senton into the crowd.
Just like that.
Thing, it
Just
took me
like that.
back. It took me back to the ECW days. I really enjoyed that joint. Was, if I had to say, was that like the highlight of the pay-per-view?
You can say that.
But I
I can think about that.
Like that match, I enjoyed. That's one of my favorite matches. I take back everything I said about Sting. It was a good match. I want to see them continue.
Same
I
here.
really,
Same
I really enjoyed that match.
heard it, Scorpio and Ethan brought it too.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
they
no,
did.
yeah,
Of course.
no,
You
they
know,
did.
They were undefeated. This is the first loss. This is the first loss that they received as a tag team. So they're still good. They're still good.
So does that mean Darby Allin and Sting is on the tag team trail?
Probably, yeah.
Cause they was number 2, right?
Yeah, they're number 2.
It was number 2 in the rankings, right?
Yeah, Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky were number 2. So I'm like you said, I think we might see Darby Allin and Sting versus the Young Bucks for the tag team titles. That can happen.
I hope so.
I'm calling it right now. I think it might happen. I think they might beat the Young Bucks.
You
I'm
think they
saying
might
it on-
beat the Young Bucks?
I'm
Wow.
saying it on the wrestling conference. I think Darby Allin and Sting is taking beating the Young Bucks.
Well, all right, that's crazy.
I'm
I like
putting it
that.
out there. I'm pinning it in. Just like Dominic and Mysterio, it can happen. They can do it. I think Darby Allin can do it.
But Sting and Darby are better father and son duo. Okay, nobody can touch them.
Wow, really? Even though
Wow, Jeff.
even though Dominic and Mysterio is actually really blood.
Yes. No, because Dominic's Eddie's son. Remember
Wow. Wow. Okay.
that? We had a lot of matches to prove that.
Well, it's true. It's true. There is a lot of match that proves that Eddie is the father of Dominic.
All right, let's continue.
All right. So the second main event, Kenny Omega versus Orange Cassidy versus Pac.
This match was over.
This is one of my favorite matches.
Me too. That match, it was insane from beginning to end.
Yo,
They brought
I,
it.
yo,
I think this is my favorite AEW match this far.
yo,
yeah.
I like matches where it's unpredictable and it can go anywhere. Like it's one of those matches where it's like you sitting on the edge of your seat, like, yo, I don't know who's gonna win. And this was one of those matches where it's like, I don't know who's gonna win.
Yep.
It could have went to Orange Cassidy. It could have went to Pac. It could have went to Kenny Omega retaining. Yo, this match was amazing. I enjoyed every bit of this match. I agree with the crowd. Fight forever.
Yeah.
It was
They were
amazing.
saying they were trying to fight forever. Yep, I agree too.
It was amazing. Yo, Don Callis on commentary was
It was funny.
yo.
It was funny.
Yo, it was. I wish they would have panned the camera on Don Callis so we could see his reactions. Cause just hearing it was hilarious.
It was funny.
Like just hearing his like, oh no, oh sh, like it was. Just,
Yeah, he had to run out when Kenny got hit with the orange punch.
Superman punch with the Superman punch. You're like, oh sh. Yo, that
And
Yo,
he ran downstairs. He had to run.
yo,
No, that
I-
man.
Match had everything.
Yo, that match, I literally thought Orange Cassidy was gonna take it. I was like you said on the chat, Alan. I was surprised that they had Orange Cassidy take the loss.
But you saw how he lost. He lost by a roll up. Kenny didn't beat him with the one with Angel.
True.
Just remember, it was a roll up.
Good. That's actually good. That's actually you're right. You're
But they
actually
had
right.
good chemistry. All three of them, they had good chemistry. That match was I was
Actually,
exhausted.
To
At
tell you
the
the
end, I
truth,
was exhausted.
to tell you the truth, Kenny Omega didn't even hit the one wing angel.
No,
Ooh,
They all
No, he didn't.
counted it.
they all
all
counted it.
out of it.
Yep.
and
All of them did.
match, it's funny because this match also protected Punk. Kenny had to hit him with 4 different belts.
That's true.
Oh.
That was hilarious. That he kept hitting him with every single title.
That he won. Even
Yo,
the AAA title made his debut in AEW.
That's true. That is true.
That
Like,
was
to be
cool.
honest, the crowd was going for Orange Cassidy.
Of course, you can tell. You already knew.
Pac literally.
Yeah,
was
when
the best.
Orange Cassidy had that near fall, the crowd was chanting, "That was 3. That
Three.
was 3." Yeah, they were chanting that. Yo, that was it
Which
was crazy.
state was wrong because it wasn't 3.
No, when they went to the replay, you can tell.
They were
The
wrong.
ref the left legit stopped on 2.
Yep.
That wasn't even a close 3.
We
Wasn't
wanted
even-
it to be 3 though.
We wanted
Oh,
it to
yeah.
be 3, but it wasn't.
No.
But my pick was right. It was Kenny Omega. It was
Yeah, I
Kenny
think
Omega. Like I enjoyed that match. That between Kenny Omega's match and Sting's match is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And
good matches.
in the yeah. So I have like a few. It was the Kenny Omega match, Darby Allin and Sting, the Young Bucks match, and Hangman Page match. Like those was my favorites.
Awesome.
So the last match, the Pinnacle versus the Inner Circle. What do y'all think?
It was better than the first one. I would say this Stadium MP was better than the first one. That's all I gotta say. It was like they went out, they fought, they had fun with it. The crowd loved it. I liked it. I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was gonna be really cheesy and you know, like the first one and whack, but no man, it was cool. It was like I said, better than the first one. Way better than the first one.
Wrestling conference controversy. I actually disagree, Alan. I feel like this one was weaker than the first one.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, even though I still liked it, but
Why you say so, Jeff?
I felt some of the parts were draggy.
Hmm.
And some of the wrestlers portions of the matches were too short. Like Santana Ortiz, for example. Their segment was way too short compared to all that Shawn Spears we got.
I mean, like it was all over the place, Jeff. At the end of the day, they were all split up. I thought they were going to stay together.
Yeah, me too.
But they all split up. I mean, I respect it, but like I said, I think this was better than the first one.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I love the fight between MJF and Jericho. That was awesome. That was hilarious.
No, I like that little LAX reunion that we had.
Yes, I like the Conan cameo.
Yo, Tully looked like he was back in the 80s. Yo, I was laughing when he had the long pants and the short shirt. Yo, that reminded me of old school wrestling.
Also, NWA, WCW.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I agree with Jeff. Like I said, I told you before, I don't like this match. I don't like the Stadium Stampede. I don't like it. It's a gimmick match. You can definitely tell Chris Jericho came in with this. I'm being totally honest. You can tell this is Chris Jericho's thing. I don't like this match.
Jericho's baby.
You can tell. I don't like it. Because one is like if you're gonna split them up, right? And and every single one of them is gonna have their own segment, make it memorable. Like make it memorable. Like the whole LAX thing, it was cool, but I mean like it was too I don't like it was too cartoonish. I mean, like you could talk about WWE with the zombies and stuff like that, but that was a sponsor they paid for. That was a Netflix sponsor they paid for, so they had to do that. But this was just too cartoony. I didn't like it. It didn't feel like a wrestling match. It just felt like too. I didn't like it.
It was like a movie. It was like a bar fight.
Yeah, but it should have been a cinematic match. Then it should have been a cinematic. Because I didn't like it. I didn't like the first one. I sure didn't like this one. But they gave Sammy Guevara his shine. About time.
Yeah, he won the big one.
About time. They gave him his shine.
Yeah, so we were all wrong because he all picked the Pinnacle that he was going to win.
And I don't like the Inner Circle. I told you I don't like it. I mean, like, it makes sense. Think about it. The Pinnacle won the War Games. I mean, Blood and Guts. They won the big one, so they had to win the big one.
So what's going to happen? Are they gonna keep battling, or this is the end? I think it should be the end. I think they should like.
No, because remember what Sammy Guevara said in his promo. He got, as long as there's an Inner Circle and as long as there's a Pinnacle, they never gonna stop.
So they're gonna keep feuding. I think they should do something else. Like I feel like the Pinnacle should focus, like you said, on getting gold.
Either both of them. Like think about it. Every mega group that you see, they all got gold.
That's what I'm saying. They should focus on that. I don't think they should have another match. They already have the Bloods and Guts. They have the Stadium MP. They already it's one and one. But like you said, they're gonna have a rubber match. I don't think they should have a rubber match. I think they should just move on and do something different. I think they should. I mean, what else are they gonna do now? What match are they gonna do now? What else?
The truth, I don't
They're
know.
gonna kill each other in cars or something like that?
Oh, like Hogan and Giant?
It can happen. It can happen.
Oh my god.
It can happen.
No, I think they should end the feud right here too.
I mean, like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a fan of this Stadium Stampede. I don't like it. It's too gimmicky for me. Like, I get it, gimmick matches, but this is not hitting for me. I don't like it.
I did like those. I like those vests though. I did like those inner circle vests. I won one of those vests.
The
That's
intro,
awesome.
yo, the way they came out was cool. I dig that.
That was awesome. Yeah.
I like it. The inner circle vest, which they should all have like that. They should all come out like that always now.
They should. They should.
Jericho should have that vest always now.
But it's freaking awesome.
I like it. So they better. So now that they're face, are they gonna start getting gold now? Are they gonna start is Santino and Ortiz? Are they gonna start getting the tag team titles? Or is Sammy Guevara gonna go for the TNT title? Or what's going on?
No, it's like you said. It's like you said, Dwayne. I think they're gonna still. I think they're not done yet. I think they're gonna still be feuding with the Pinnacle. They're gonna keep going.
This is what I think is gonna happen, and I'm saying it on video at the conference. It's gonna be a match between MJF and Chris Jericho. One of them have to leave.
Damn. And then that'll be the end of the inner circle, I guess.
No, the inner circle will still be there, just without Chris Jericho.
Wow. So it's gonna be like Sammy will be the leader or something like that.
Who else would be leader? Jake Hager can't talk. He can't talk. Santino, Ortiz, they not gonna talk. So I think it should go to. This would be cool, right? This would be cool. MJF versus Chris Jericho. They have a winner leaves. Winner leaves WWE. Loser leaves WWE. I mean WWE.
AEW.
AEW.
Loser leaves AEW. Sammy Guevara becomes the head of the inner circle. Chris Jericho comes back, and then he thinks he could come back and be the leader, and then they could yeah, we're not following you. Because let's say Jericho leaves and Santino and Guevara is the leader. Let's say Santino does get the tag. Let's say they both get the tag team titles. Let's say Sammy Guevara does get the TNT title.
Oh, I know what angle you're going to. I know what angle you're going to.
Let's say Jake Hager becomes a MMA champion and he have the title and stuff like that. And let's say they come back and be like, yo, I did things you couldn't do when you was a leader. I got them on board.
Triple H and Shawn Michaels, basically. It's like, you left, I made Diaz better, we all got gold, we don't need you. Yeah, that can do that. That can happen. That can happen.
I'll go with that. That would make Sammy Guevara golden and better.
That is cool.
I'll go with that.
That'll elevate him.
But that's only in my universe that would happen. So I don't think that will happen. So
I guess they're gonna fight forever, I guess, right? Another match.
So, yep, another match. Match I'm probably not really gonna care about because I really didn't care about this match, but I did like the ending though.
Cool.
But I don't like it. It is what it is. But other than that, my pick lost. I went for the Pinnacle.
I mean, we all lost. We all picked the Pinnacle.
Yeah, should have went the other way around.
Yeah, I thought the inner circle ran its course. And I still feel like too.
It's been ran its course.
Unless they go with Jones' idea.
And they're still running with it. And I'm like, all right, cool. Hope you're not gonna still continue fighting. Move on. Or they can't because remember, it's 1-1 now. It's 1-1.
Well, they are in AEW. Well, I think the next match will be like this: whoever loses has to disband, and it will be like both of them put something on the line, and I think the inner circle will end up losing that one.
Yeah, it can happen. But right now they tied. Right now they tied 1-1, so they have that. They got to break that tie.
Yeah, so I mean, if they fight, the inner circle's gonna be like, we put something on the line. Now it's your turn, and they'll be like, if one of us loses, we'll break. our team will need to break up, and I think that's what the Inner Circle will end up losing, and that'll be the end of the Inner Circle.
I think it's gonna come down to MJF versus Jericho 1-on-1. Maybe
Yeah,
Jericho take some time off afterwards.
I mean,
Yeah.
he is because he's gonna start touring with his band soon. So
That's true. And he's an AEW executive now, working
yeah,
with Steve directly.
Oh, so now that match is done and we finish, how do y'all feel about Mark Henry joining AEW?
oh, like I said in the chat, Mr. Paul White convinced his boy to come in because he was texting him and talking to him a lot.
Yo,
Like, he was telling him like, "Oh, come to AEW, come to AEW." So I guess Mark Henry, when he came in, he went, "You know what? Forget it." And
yo, you
guess
know
what?
the-
And like I told Jeff in the beginning, they announced it already. He's gonna be an announcer for the new show Rampage that comes in at 10 o'clock on Fridays.
Yo, you want to hear the most funniest thing I read on the comment
Tell me.
about that? So
Yeah.
some dude on Instagram commented, right? He was like, "Hey, have you been let go by WWE and you still think you can have one more match in you? Come to AEW, All Elite Retirement."
Yeah, I read that too.
Wow.
That tweet was hilarious. And there was another comment that someone wrote, but it was like, "Yo, Randy just sending people to AEW left and right." Like first it was Paul
That's
White,
pretty coincidence.
second was Christian,
You can have that.
and then what? Now is Mark Henry. Like yo, Randy just sending people to AEW left and right. That was hilarious. when I read.
That's like vegetables.
That is a funny coincidence.
Yeah, that's funny.
Nah, but Paul White was pushing for Mark Henry to go to AEW, so I guess if he caved in, it was like,
But it's
oh,
true.
another comment, a funny comment that I read, it was like saying that, oh, WWE's punching the air right now because Mark Henry left. I was like,
What?
I'm like, I don't know what they're talking
Yo,
about.
here's the thing about that, and I hate
What are you
when the
doing with it?
AEW, I hate when the AEW army says that. They always say that when WWE lets someone go and then they go to another company, they always say, "Oh, Vince McMahon is punching the air right now."
Like,
Oh,
no, it's not.
no, they let them go for a reason. What is Mark Henry still bringing to the table in WWE right now?
Nothing. Was on his podcast.
What is what is Big Show bringing to the table right now in WWE?
One more match. Mark Henry, one more match. That's what they bring into the table.
Regardless, Mark Henry did one more match. He's still gonna go to AEW. He had one more match. Like, regardless, he was gonna go anyway. But I mean, like, I hate when the AEW army be like, "Oh, the WWE is punching the air because this person showed up." No, they let them go for a reason. Like Vince McMahon or whoever's in charge to letting talent go, they let them go for a reason. They don't care. If they let you go, they can sit there and get someone else and fulfill that spot. Like, it's many times where I hate when I hear people got let go. Like, I was upset when I found out Samoa Joe left.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, damn, some people's like, "Oh, WWE is punching the air because Samoa Joe can go to this place." No, he doesn't care. He lets them go for a reason. Why are they punching the air for? Because if they didn't let them, if it's not like a mistake where they let someone go by mistake. Like, that makes no sense. They let them go for a reason. So why, if Mark Henry sitting there showing up on AEW, why is WWE punching the air for? What revenue is Mark Henry bringing into the WWE? Name me the WWE fans that's sitting there talking about, "Oh, I want to see Mark Henry versus the head of the table. Oh, I want to see Mark Henry versus this person. I want to see Mark Henry." No, none of the WWE fans are saying that. So why are they punching the air?
It's crazy.
It makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
And people need to understand that. Like, I can see if only way WWE will punch the air if, let's say, someone's contract is up and they don't renew it, and they sat there and it was giving them, "Here, take all this money," and stuff like that, and they don't take it, and then they end up showing it somewhere else. That's punching the air. Because, like, damn, yo, I gave this person a big contract and they didn't take it, so now they showed up somewhere else. Yes, that's punching the air. But if WWE is sitting there giving you your papers and giving you your future endeavors, why are they sitting there punching the air?
It's people, man. That's how it is. That's how it is.
They assume how Vince feels. Like they're past the point where any one wrestler leaving will dampen the company or harm the company.
No,
Like when CM Punk breached his contract and just moked out on Raw, they didn't punch the air. They didn't even care.
no. Here's the
Despite
thing.
him, it's a part of the show.
Like here's the thing. Here's the thing about that, which is it's weird to me, because I'm like, why are you sitting there like you got let go for a reason? Why would I punch the air?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just stupid. Like
I mean, what was Mark's role anyway? Was he an agent or something?
no, that's the
No.
thing. Mark Henry had the Legends contract.
Like he'll show up on
He does.
once
He
in a
does.
blue
He,
moon and stuff
like
like
when they
that.
tell him that, hey, go over there, go do this interview, go do this interview. Hey, speak about WWE. That's what the Legend contract is. Like Mark Henry, like Big Show, Paul White. Sorry, Paul White is not going to speak bad on WWE. He's not, because WWE gave him everything that he needed. Mark Henry's not going to speak bad about WWE. They gave him everything he needed. Everybody thought Christian was going to talk bad about WWE. He's not. They gave him everything he needed. The AEW army always like to sit there, oh, they punch in the air, oh, no, they not, because y'all want them to speak bad about WWE or Vince McMahon, but they not. Like they all speak in good health. Like they'll sit there and be like, oh, I wish the product was moving in a different direction, or
I mean, that's what they say. I mean, that's what
I could have done this and stuff like that. That's the only thing they say. That's the only gripe they will say about it. But other than that, you really think they're gonna sit there and talk about Vince? Mark Henry likes Vince. Mark Henry sits there and be like, yo, Vince gave him everything he wanted. Like, they're not gonna speak bad about it, but the AEW army want that. And they're not getting that. They're not punching the air. You think WWE's punching the air for Leo Rush showing up? No. They got a million, they got 1,000,001 Leo Rushes. Like, it's one of these things where if you're a fan, I'm a fan of wrestling. If someone gets fired, of course I'm gonna be kind of upset. If they show up somewhere else, then cool. Now I get to go over there and watch that. I'm not gonna sit there and be upset.
Nope.
And first of all, people who are real fans of wrestling should know Vince is that Vince sits there and tells them if they pay you more, go for it. Oh, they gonna do this for you? Go for it. Those are real fans. Real fans sees that. These sickle AEW army, they don't know that. They don't know that.
No, they just want juicy gossip for the wrestling conference.
They just want Mark Henry to come out there and talk bad. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And that's sad. That's sad. Like if Mark Henry want to go there, that's what he want to pursue. Be my guest.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be commentary, so that's why they offer him a bag. He's gonna take it and do his thing, get money. That's it.
I read a article with Mike Henry when he was talking about his weight loss and all that other stuff, and he was saying that he had one more match in him, and he said that he would love to have did it in WWE, but WWE is moving in a different direction.
Of course.
People got to understand about WWE. If you still watch WWE, if you don't watch it, then you shouldn't have no say so. WWE is moving in a direction of younger wrestlers. They're not trying to push older wrestlers because they have no value in it. They bring no money to the table. Like older wrestlers, like Edge is different. Edge is a household name. Like you can make money off of Edge. You can make money off of Brock Lesnar and stuff like that. But in AEW, they use them differently. They put them on commentary, or they make them become managers and stuff like that. So it's different.
What happened? What do you want?
Like it's different.
What do you want?
And stuff like that. So I mean, like if Mark Henry want to go over there, Mark Henry goes over there. I don't see the problem.
No, neither do I. I'm actually indifferent to the whole thing. Even though I thought Mark Henry would be, WWE for life, judging by his prior interviews and such.
Yeah.
But no, it's still cool. I mean,
you gotta understand, like his chapter is finished in WWE. He's a Hall of Famer now. His chapter is finished in WWE. Same thing, Paul White. Paul White said the same thing, even though he didn't get his Hall of Fame ring. but he said his chapter in WWE was finished. Now he's moving on to something else. Instead of sitting there looking for gossip, he's supposed to be sitting there like, all right, cool. Let me see what he's going to bring now. Let me see what he's going to do. He's going to do something different from what he did in WWE.
No,
So
absolutely. And a change of scenery is good for both of them.
Yeah.
I mean, if they offer you a bigger bag in a different company, go for it. That's what they did. They offered him more money. You're not gonna turn it down.
No.
You can get more money somewhere else.
No, of course not. And first of all, people need to understand, like, WWE is not punching the air. I believe Vince McMahon gives his well wishes to Mark Henry. Mark Henry probably called Vince and told him like, hey, this is what's going on. What do you think? And stuff like that. And Vince McMahon probably sat there and be like, okay, go for it. And stuff like that. So
they probably had that courteous phone call. Thank you, Vince, for everything. I wouldn't have been able to do this without the opportunity.
Yeah.
Good luck.
So
Hey,
AEW.
Hey,
Like it's
something else. Guys. I also read that Sting would have stayed in WWE if they would have given him his rematch against The Undertaker. That's all he wanted, and he would have stayed.
I mean, but that would have worked, but you got to understand, Undertaker didn't ask for it. I don't think Undertaker wanted it. Because if he did want it, he would have picked Sting over AJ Styles. He would have picked, but Undertaker wanted to work with AJ Styles. So I'm just saying. I mean, is it a fan match we always wanted? Yes.
Of course. They said we're not gonna get it. We're never gonna get it.
Yo, you want to hear something crazy that I was telling my brother today? Wouldn't that be crazy if AEW tried to sign The Undertaker?
Oh, I mean,
it would have surprised me if they tried.
Isn't he still under contract, or he's a free agent?
Oh yeah, he is.
No. They have him for mad years.
Into 2030, into 2034, 2030, something like that.
Oh, they have Undertaker lock and key
forever.
Years. Like, I was reading the contracts. Even Jeff Hardy, I think he got like 3 more years.
Yeah. Jeff Hardy's there for like 3 or 4 years, which is crazy.
Yeah. Damn, Jeff Hardy could barely walk.
He's getting a title shot, Jeff. He's getting a title shot. Jeff
He's
gonna get a title. No, he is. I'm telling you. I'm calling it. Jeff Hardy is gonna be champion. He's gonna be champion.
Damn, is he still feeding Jinder?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll find out tonight.
I think that was
I haven't seen Jinder ever since that day.
I mean, yeah, we'll find out on Raw and stuff like that.
Hey, the crowd is coming, so you know what that means, right? No more words for Jeff Hardy. That he said it. Once the fans comes in, he's coming with that song.
If he comes back with that song, you know that he's pushing him now.
Yeah. So what's going on with Keith Lee, man? Come on. What are they doing to my big man? It's a waste. It's a waste.
Like I said, I think they hold him off to the fans.
You think so?
I think so.
Man, I hope so, because that man has so much potential to be sitting in the back doing nothing.
I agree, but I think they hold him off. Like, same thing, like I said with Jeff Hardy. I think they holding off certain people to the fans. Like, look at Bray Wyatt. We haven't seen him since WrestleMania.
I know.
So I think they holding certain people till the fans come back.
I mean,
and I think it was a mistake letting Joe go, because Pat McAfee said that once they go on the road, they don't know what they're gonna do, because remember, he can't be traveling.
Who?
Pat.
Oh, Pac?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Pac?
No, Pat.
Oh, the commentary.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Pat. Yeah.
Yeah, Pat said I need to work something out, and I'm like, damn, they should have kept Joe, because this man has a podcast and stuff like that.
When they let people go, it's like you can always get them back and stuff like that. Like a lot. But here's the crazy thing, right? We haven't heard anything about Daniel Bryan, right? And his contract, anything, right? I have a strong feeling he's not going anywhere.
Nah, I don't think he's gonna go anywhere.
I think Daniel Bryan is still going to be in WWE. I could be wrong. I could be
We could
wrong.
be
And then
wrong.
on this conference, I could be like, hey, Daniel Bryan's in AEW or Daniel Bryan's in Impact.
I mean, I guarantee you that he's trying. I'm telling you, he's probably calling him every single day, sending him flower, fruit basket.
No, I don't think he's leaving either. If he was leaving, he would have done it a long time ago.
Yeah. All right. So anyone, you have your final words about the
Final
pay-per-view?
words. About the pay-per-view, well, like I said, 9 out of 10. It was fun. The crowd was thing, and like Jeff said, it was one of the best AEW pay-per-views that I've seen this year. So hopefully they're gonna keep traveling, and hopefully they're gonna keep delivering.
Jeff?
Oh yeah, no. I love Double or Nothing. I like the direction AEW is going in right now. They seem to be pushing the new guys. I like how they're establishing themselves. I couldn't have said that like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So just keep it up.
I mean, I enjoyed it. They had the momentum.
Yeah.
They just need to keep riding this momentum and stuff like that, and just keep doing what they're doing from here on until they start getting hit in the road and stuff like that. But other than that, I enjoyed the pay-per-view.
Yep.
That would be it for the conference, the wrestling conference. This is episode number 2. The wrestling conference will be on every Sunday. So check up on us, subscribe to us, give us a like, comment below on our videos, give us questions, what you like, what you didn't like, and we just keep going. And that's it for the wrestling conference, and we see you next time. We out.
You already know.
Take care of each other.